Welcome to Light TV Midday News, shining the truth, changing lives. The headlines: Smart Zambia leads e-Government Act amendment consultations. Multiple arrests in nationwide cannabis crackdown. Mother pours hot water on son over 10 kwacha bonanza in Chipata. With the news in detail, my name is Martin Lutuna. The Zambian government has proposed amendments to the Electronic Government Act number 41 of 2021 to remove legal and operational barriers slowing fully integrated digital public services. The Electronic Government Amendment Bill, presented at a stakeholder meeting led by Smart Zambia Institute, seeks to eliminate requirements for physical documents and handwritten signatures, giving legal backing to electronic submissions and digital authentication of approved government systems. Smart Zambia National Coordinator Percy Chinyama says the reforms aim to create a seamless, efficient, and inclusive digital service ecosystem. Government Chief Technical Officer Kasali Musenge noted that the challenges are largely governance and legal alignment issues, not technology, while Mulomba, a major director of Digital Government Services, called for strong stakeholder commitment to reviewing the act developed over the past 2 years. Stakeholder submissions will now be incorporated before the bill is submitted to the Ministry of Justice. More in this report.
Act number 41, when it was enacted by the President, it spelled a turning point for our institution, both from the legal perspective, mandate, but also our very existence as an institution. If you think and if you look at how the Act was designed, it was an act that was bringing in a reform, transformation. It was positioning the digital service delivery at the center of all delivery for the public sector, because there was going to be a huge paradigm shift from how the public sector was functioning. So the Act was a reform. And if you read it carefully, it's transformational in nature. As I stand here in front of you today, I can proudly say that we have now managed to transform this government. We have managed to reform this government. What am I talking about? Digitization has proved itself. When you look at how we have performed from the anti-corruption index, it's clear that digitization has reduced corruption by removing the human factor.
So in order for us to continue on this critical and positive path that we are on, it's important that we take stock of some of the challenges that we have faced, even with the gains that we have made. We have experienced poor prioritization of technology initiatives in some sectors. It's still a struggle. I think some sectors have done very well in ensuring that technology is a strategic partner to the business, but some sectors are still lagging behind. So it's important that we take stock of that. What is happening? What is the cause of some of these challenges that we are experiencing that is slowing down our delivery? We have also had, I think, a number of requests from many sectors regarding the inadequate ICT structures on the ground, as well as the fragmented systems and non-compliance to the existing regulatory framework.
The Drug Enforcement Commission has made multiple arrests in a series of nationwide operations targeting large-scale cannabis trafficking. 7 people were taken into custody and a Toyota Noah was seized in Isoka, Muchinga Province, carrying 164 pre-packed bundles of loose cannabis. Deputy spokesperson Teresa Mawere identified 2 suspects in that case as Gift Kaira, 20, and Edonis Inkamba, 27. In Luapula province, Mwan Samuelwa, 38, was arrested in Chelenge district with more than 10 kilograms of cannabis. In Mansa, Martin Luimba, 25, was detained for cultivating 33 kilograms of the drug. In Lusaka, Judy Tebe, 57, from Ibex Hill, was arrested along with 2 men at the intercity bus terminus. They are suspected members of a transnational drug trafficking syndicate intercepted while collecting a parcel of cannabis. A 7-year-old boy in Chipata is fighting for his life after his mother allegedly poured hot water on him over a 10-kwacha dispute. The incident happened yesterday in Inchini compound, Eastern Province. The boy, aged 7, reportedly left home in the morning claiming he was going to school. Instead, he spent hours playing bonanza with 10 kwacha he had taken from his 31-year-old mother. Eastern Province Police Commander Robertson Mwemba said trouble started when the boy returned home and was questioned about the missing money. The mother allegedly assaulted him, then poured a pot of boiling water on his back. The child was rushed to the Michini clinic before being referred to Chipata Central Hospital, where he remains in unstable condition under close medical care. Commander Mwemba confirmed that the mother was arrested at the clinic and now faces charges of assault and child battering. Commerce, Trade and Industry Minister Chipoka Mulenga says the government releases the Constituency Development Fund or CDF on time, but responsibility for implementation lies with local leadership. Speaking in Lwenge Ward, Lukasha constituency, Mr. Mulenga urged residents to hold members of parliament and councillors accountable for CDF projects, which include schools, mini hospitals, maternal annexes, and rural road grading. He noted that councils have received 3 million kwacha for fuel and machinery for roadworks, and this year's CDF allocation has increased to 40 million kwacha. Meanwhile, traditional leader Edmund Clement Walia expressed concern over the absence of elected officials, saying projects like Lwenge Primary School have remained dilapidated over 5 years, slowing development. The ministry has been urged to intervene to ensure citizens benefit fully from CDF funds. More in this report.
Pantwinda la mambulile ndekule nganda ya shampumu. CDF teide kule nganda shampumu hiyo. President ndeka inde ichile momwine kulinda la malevo mpya kubuteko kulile shampumu. Lero na ba MP twasala. Balingire bala asuka kubantu no kulanga tibane ichindebo mpya ndekulila. Ngakano kule skulu, akano kula make nishimufulu wa kweli. Kataka wacha nataka cyo mufulu. Abana bale sambile skulu ya mahala. Teine mpinde tumendalama. Te meyo le tumendalama. Te kanselo le tumendalama mayo. Ni president yomwe. Indala menshi bale pera ba MP. Efira kuno mule monati. Ba pera ma grant abantu. Akano kupera ma grant abantu. Pera maloni abantu. Akano kupera maloni abantu. Alesa lula lelo shapampumi. Maya tu nsara yika tayila kula pa mempampumi pa weka chapata ya mwikate. Umufulo wabantu. Lelo tuiluke. Haka inde bale tuwa kuno kari mwika mupele vote. Pantu yumuntu afuma kwa kuti mwika mpele vote pantu yumuntu ate mu mushoboye lelo abana bale sambiri laba bamushobo umo Temishoboye
ata kuti ba minister mwanyata pano pantu mwika mu office mumona kwa ati fintu fyali babwino mu ground umumwe kanshita fya babwino mumona kwa ati mwali kwa ati amenso mwali miko kumumwena ko tamwaba muno ifo ba MP pa ntatwa abantu bamulapula ngubushiku bakansila tatwa balatu bamulapula ngubushiku ababe abamenso ye nombe fima mwamone kanga menso ya ba president imwe ngamenso ya bakateka chawa amasana panti imwe mwababa last kuilisha nyako nangu ukulomba ko ubwafuilisho muli bala ichinga konga fya pali shikuti wailisha kuli ba president yepera bantu umpita pasi bantu mwa kule fya kansela adifirwa MP adifirwa nomba ba minister bafika pali tefe ndani na lipalo nina mwa alafirwa temwafirwe yo kwena ndekyo lero bakucha kuti ene bale akanyama CDF ya minister na papata nga mwaimwena ngefya mula chitefi limbinga mula yako kwa kwine bale yakanya mwabeba mwatifi mula yakanya project ili kuirisa na busy monene fe mwala yakanya kuyamwikusha mwabe.
On that note, I will take a break. On the other side, join me for sports and international news. Stay tuned.
Did you know that you've got the right to complain against any radio or television broadcast? Did you also know that every radio or television station has an obligation to respond and address your complaints when aggrieved? The first step is to complain to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond reasonably to you, that is within 14 days. If not satisfied, then escalate your problem to the Independent Broadcasting Authority.
We're at Mass Media Complex, Ali King Carter Road,
PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or call us on +260 211 250589 or visit our website at www.iba.org.zm.
IBA, promoting ethical and professional broadcasting.
You're welcome, and thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the news. In sports, national women's coach Nora Auto says preparations are underway as the team holds a local pre-camp with 48 players, including 9 currently abroad and 2 recovering from ACL injuries, Ojumba and Frida. The camp focuses on 3 objectives, that is fitness, defense, and tactical preparation. Players underwent endurance testing, including the yo-yo test, while training also emphasizes defending and building tactical plans ahead of upcoming tournaments. 7 under-20 players have been caught up with promising talents, training alongside senior players before returning to compete in the under-20 World Cup qualifiers. Coach Auto outlined a 4-step preparation plan, including an international window in February, a proposed tournament in Dubai, and a 10-day camp in Morocco, and finally, preparations ahead of the World Cup in Europe. More in this report. U.S. President Donald Trump has stepped back from public threats to seize Greenland and impose tariffs on European allies, saying instead that a framework of a future deal is under negotiation at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Trump had previously threatened tariffs on 8 European countries and hinted at using military force to secure control of Greenland, a semi-autonomous Danish territory that he says is vital for U.S. national security. European leaders strongly rejected those threats, raising concerns about damage to the transatlantic ties. In Davos, Trump ruled out the use of force and said he will not impose the threatened tariffs scheduled for February 1, citing progress after a meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte. Details of the so-called framework remains unclear, and Denmark has emphasized Greenland's sovereignty in any negotiations. The issue continues to draw international attention as talks on Arctic security and strategic access to Greenland proceed. That note brings us to the end of the midday news, but before we go, a recap on the headlines. Smart Zambia leads e-Government Act amendment consultations. Multiple arrests in cannabis nationwide crackdown. Mother pours hot water on son over 10 kwacha bonanza in Chipata. Thank you for staying tuned. God bless you, and continue watching Light Television, inspiring transformation every day.